Hey guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Let's prep for tomorrow a little bit. It's a balance, actually, right? Well, no. Well, and if it's not, one, two, one, two, it is a balance. So, counter trend is possible. Totally ridiculous. Absolutely possible. Up to up to point 0.5. Just for fun. Just for fun. That would be an interesting point 0.5, but it's gonna be like too low. Q's already reached point 0.5. SPY doesn't need to be limited by point 0.5 because it's a transition extremum. Continuation on the trend, up the trend. I'm not at the monitor tomorrow, maybe something from my phone, but most unlikely. So Tiro is killing me. Is killing me. Oh, it's me really killing myself. But yeah, that's where we are on Tiro. Tiro. Oof. Pfizer. Oops. Pfizer. Something like this. Yeah. DTM. No. Pfizer hangs out. The only losing trade I have that I like right now is MRK that's finally at least shows the signs of reversal. Volume springs that needs a test. Rosneft went down. Now it needs levels. I realized something all this time I was like in a night shift mode. So I wasn't really. Hold on, did I do my. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mm, just give me a sec, okay? Oh, guys, it's Monday. No, I'm good. Okay, we can chart some more. Yeah, it's a huge volume. What can you do? Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Cat. Maybe volume by hair. Not the biggest volume. We'll need the test anyways. It's good in continuation of the trend now. Yeah. Dun. I think I already told you. I recently heard. I'm such a caveman. I just heard the Duty Fleur, Lakmi's Duty Fleur remake. Bitch, what the fuck? It's so good. It's counterculture. I don't know if the term makes sense in English. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, and by the way, all this is hallucination because this only is a transitioning realm. So, but it's like a very specific case where you already went through over the T2 of the short wave. So now we can do continuation of the trend, as funny as it is. And of course, this bitch, what the fuck, is stuck in my head right now. Bitch, what the fuck? It's so good. It's so lame. It's such a, I don't know, it's such a masterpiece. I don't know the original lyrics though. I maybe that's exactly what they're singing about there. Who knows? Back in the British colonial India. Because they had all reasons to sing something like that. Regardless, it's great. It's just great. Oops, I got so excited I mixed up the colors. Yeah, continuation of the trend. Volume is great. Not so great on 1 hour. That's why we would need a change of direction. And today in the gym, I saw POTUS. How do you say POTUS? POTUS? President of the United States. POTUS. 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 I don't know how to say it. But yeah, he was holding a first official press conference ever since they started bombing Iran. I was like, I don't want to like I don't even need to hear about it. It's like exactly like where I start singing. "Bitch, what the fuck? Whatever justification they have. Of course, they do it for the sake of democracy and Iranian people, especially more than anything. And yeah, we all heard that, but just like incapable to effectively contain Russia and Ukraine, they need to do a little something. a little winning war, just like to tear apart a third world country. All right. To make America great again, I guess. That's the goal. That's the goal. Well, I'm looking in the markets though. I'm not going to be able to trade tomorrow. Well, maybe a little bit from my phone, but no, no, no. Spread dividend volume. It's the doomsday tomorrow. It's a doomsday tomorrow. And it doesn't look that great. They're going to be gap. That much I can tell. Well, let's call it what? Let's call it an end of the impulse, for whatever's sake. Yeah. So I don't know how to end it. Surely I can do like bitch, what the fuck? What the fuck? But I don't know like how to end it properly. So that's where my that's what my musical education is limited to. I have such a regret that my parents they forced my sister into music that didn't end well, but she's musically educated. And something horrible happened. She had a tutor and she was not nice. This like Russian angry tutor. mm, so one day my mom asked her to listen to me, like to hear me, it's called in Russian. I don't know if it makes sense. And they made me sing something. So when I sang, this tutor, she made a face like I put on her face or something. And she said, take this little boy away and never show it to me again. He cannot sing. Ever since then, I haven't been singing. That's my sad story. It's a spring. I don't know why even like it's unidirectional, but not the biggest volume, so we can do something in continuation of the trend, but I'm not very excited about all this. Now the volume is not right. And I dreamt of being a rock star. And as a teenager, of course. None of that, I think, was singing related. It was just being cool and relevant and whatnot. Yeah. And none of that happened. Instead, I studied finance. Hello. Yeah, it's a break officially, but look at this break. It's just like it's a terrible joke, but I was gonna say it's like break from Auschwitz, you know? People broke out, but no one has any power to run. I'm sorry. It's a terrible joke. But humor has to be unmoderated, right? That's. I saw Mr. Bean's speech recently on Facebook. That's where I dig my wisdom from, from Mr. Bean. And I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the actor. I should have. Uh, but he was talking on how um, tolerance to humor, politically incorrect humor for that purpose, is one of the vaccinations against dictatorship and censorship. In order to prevent it, we need to make sure that we tolerate humor and everyone can, make fun of everyone and just how it goes. Or otherwise, yeah, it's very tempting to, especially protecting minorities or some certain historical events, per se, as the genocide of Jews by Nazi Germany. But also, for the sake of freedom of speech, we have to preserve our right to make these jokes. Um, he speaks better than I on the matter. I think since first of all, English is his mother tongue, and secondly, just because he's experienced comic and probably put more thought into it than I did. But I subscribe to his point of view. This humor can sometimes be like very offensive, and including Borat, Sacha Baron Cohen's humor, and things like that. We have to tolerate them in order to preserve our right of freedom of speech. With that philosophical note, I gonna check out. Most likely, 100% you're not gonna see me tomorrow, but and on Wednesday too. So maybe Thursday.